Fam over.
Fam, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Thal, FamOverTV. I appreciate everybody tapping into the channel, showing love, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, stopping by. Whatever you're doing, I appreciate it. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is always advised. Salute to everybody out there on this good Sunday. Hope everybody feeling good. Good energy around, good love around, man. Good positive vibes. We got a lot of good content to check out today. It's a lot still going on. Ty, what's good? Chocolate Ty in the building. Salute to everybody in the building. Gervais, Big Vince, DJ, what's good? Buddha, Michael, ATX, what up, fam? Felicia, Red Cap. Good seeing all y'all. Good seeing everybody, man. Y'all see that boy Trizzy talking about everybody's supposed to get a 2-band stimulus check or something from the tariffs or something. I don't know, man. Y'all know Trizzy might just be throwing that out in the air to get the, get the heat off of him right now. For real. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it, Ty. DJ was good. Kamani, Great Sage, Dennis. Go wait for a few people to fall in, then we'll get started, y'all. Most definitely. Said something good is coming. I hope something good is coming. It ain't been feeling like it, for real. GLC, what up, fam? It haven't been feeling like it, for real. We gotta wait for a few people to get in. Let me get my kick and my Twitch going, y'all. Make sure that's straight over there. Oh yeah, we all good. We all good. Truth Lady was good. Bang Boogie. Hey, Bang Boogie, you say he can put it in the hand right now, for real. We gonna see, man. We gonna see if it happened. He just threw it out there. He ain't, he ain't dropped no details with it and none of that. So we gonna see, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody can get that little stimmy check, but you know what I'm saying? 2 bands probably can help. It will help. It will help some people for sure. It'll help a lot of people, but I feel like they owe us a lot more than that. They ain't doing nothing but just pacifying us, man, giving us some crumbs. For real. John, what's good? Solo. We're going to get it started, y'all. We got a few people in here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. He said I'm looking for it with a flashlight. I swear. I hope it just pop up in the account. One of those stimmy boys just popped up in my account one year. I forgot when it was. It just popped up. I'm like, damn. Out of nowhere. I think it was like an 1800 boy too. That boy came in handy. I ain't even gonna lie. Nudie, what up, fam? Let's get it going, y'all.
Nick, what more do we know about these reductions? This could impact so many people.
You know, Secretary Duffy and Administrator Bedford have been talking about the only way that you control and manage risk is by reducing the number of flights. And we're right now operating, it's no surprise to anyone as the story has gone on, that we only have 10,800 certified controllers. We're 3,800 short of what we actually need, of 14,633. Controllers are resigning every day now because of the prolonged nature of the shutdown. We hadn't seen that before. And we're also 400 controllers shorter than we were in the 2019 shutdown. The issues are getting worse by every day, and we're taking steps too. Steps are being taken to reduce that capacity of the airspace, mitigate risk where we can, and put the controllers in a position to succeed.
Resigning every day. That's a big deal.
It's huge.
We'd like to offer a simple proposal that would reopen the government and extend the ACA premium tax credits simultaneously, and then have the opportunity to start negotiating longer-term solutions to health care costs. Let's do all three. I've spoken with my caucus, and Democrats are offering a very simple compromise. Democrats are ready to clear the way to quickly pass a government funding bill that includes health care affordability. Leader Thune just needs to add a clean one-year extension of the ACA tax credits to the CR so that we can immediately address rising health care costs. With this approach, we do not negotiate health care in the shutdown, as Leader Thune has maintained he wishes, and the American people get the tax credit extension they want. That is what many of our Republican colleagues have floated over the last 6 weeks as a compromise. All Republicans have to do is say yes to extend current law for 1 year. It makes sense. And since what we're proposing is only a simple extension of current law, the Senate could do this within a few hours.
The Supreme Court.
Man, if they don't get all that bullshit out the way and go ahead and figure it out, man, we tired of all that, man. Yeah, the Democrats are ready to move out the way, man. Just give us 1 year extension. We don't want to hear that shit, man. If y'all don't figure this shit out, man, whatever, man. Both sides on bullshit. Trizzy on bullshit. The Democrats on bullshit. Angela the Doll in the building. What's up, boss lady? Pete, what's up, sis? F Tank, Richie Banks. Salute to everybody, man. Good seeing all my peoples.
Temporarily blocked a lower court ruling that had ordered the Trump administration to fully fund SNAP benefits by Friday. This means the Trump administration can withhold about $4 billion in SNAP benefits for now. That ruling came after the Trump administration told states earlier on Friday that it would immediately begin funding SNAP benefits in full, while also appealing that lower court order directing it to do so. At this point, it's not clear when and how much money will actually be delivered to the nearly 42 million Americans who rely on SNAP benefits.
We're hearing that.
Hey, let me ask anybody. I ain't trying to get in nobody's business. Do anybody know of anybody, or did anybody receive the benefits yet? Like, what's going on with the snaps? First, I saw they had the court order where they were trying to say they had to fund it and pay the people at least half or whatever. Remember they were saying everybody was finna get half of it. They want to go get the whole thing, but did people get some, or okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad some people got some of that stuff then. That's what's up, man. Rah, what up, Mad Pax? You said I got mine full. Okay. Well, that's good then. That's good.
That the Supreme Court is granting the Trump administration's emergency appeal to temporarily block a court order to fully fund SNAP food aid payments during the government shutdown. We're hearing from the Associated Press that a judge had given the Republican administration until Friday to make the payments through the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP. But the administration asked an appeals court to suspend any court orders requiring it to spend more money than is available in a contingency fund, and instead allow it to continue with planned partial SNAP payments for the month.
This shit's so tricky because I don't understand it. Like, what up, K Annie? Like Bang Boogie said, fuck no, they gave us 15. See, that's what I'm saying. Like in certain states, I think some states, they went on and was like, we finna make sure everybody get theirs. And then some states, I don't know, but like I just don't understand how this shit is all working. Like, how can some people get theirs in full and others don't get a portion of theirs and everything? Like, I don't know, man. This shit is all weird. And like y'all said, this is a circus for sure. Definitely a circus. Nicola, what up?
After a Boston appeals court declined to immediately intervene, Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson issued an order late tonight, pausing the requirement to distribute full SNAP payments until the appeals court rules on whether to issue a more lasting pause.
Fox.
President, a federal judge said tonight that the administration has to fully fund SNAP. It's the latest in a back and forth, and the Justice Department said they're going to appeal it. What's your message to folks as they work this out in the courts and in Congress as we're heading into Thanksgiving?
You want to go with it? Yeah, look, Jackie, it's an absurd ruling because you have a federal judge effectively telling us what we have to do in the midst of a Democrat government shutdown, which what we'd like to do is for the Democrats to open up the government. Of course, then we can fund SNAP, and we can also do a lot of other good things for the American people. But in the midst of a shutdown, we can't have a federal court telling the president how he has to triage the situation. We're trying to keep as much turned on. We're trying to keep as much going as possible. The president and the entire administration are working on that, but we're not going to do it under the orders of a federal judge. We're going to do it according to what we think we have to do to comply with the law, of course, but also to actually make the government work for people in the midst of the Democrat government shutdown. If they would like to end this, we would welcome working with them to end this government shutdown, and then we wouldn't have to triage what we're going to fund and what we're not going to fund. And the last thing that I'll say is the American people are unfortunately about to start suffering some very real consequences because of the shutdown.
He just said it. He just said it. The American people are about to start suffering some real hard consequences since the shutdown. Like, and y'all know this about to happen. I don't like JD Vance. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. But he is kind of well spoken. He can speak real good. Jeanette, you gotta go on there and track your order. You can go on there and track it. Just go back to the site and you can track the order. I have responded to your message too in the comments. Black man, what up? Salute to Charnice. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man, showing love.
In the past, when you had a government shutdown, you would have, under the Obama administration, they would lean into all of the problems it was going to cause for the American people at the beginning of the shutdown. The president has told us to keep as much going as humanly possible. But after 30 days of this thing, 40 days of this thing, you're going to start seeing very real travel delays. That's because the Democrat government shut down. You're going to start seeing SNAP benefits run out. That's because the Democrat government shut down. They should stop this charade and open up the government. That's what we want them to do.
He call it the Democrat government shutdown. You see how he put, the Democrat government shutdown? Man, this shit ain't nothing but a joke, man.
We've been asking them to do it for 40 days. It's time.
The president says there's virtually no inflation and that grocery prices are going down. Do you agree with him on that?
No, I go to the grocery store myself. Grocery prices remain high. Energy prices are high. My electricity bills are higher here in Washington, D.C. at my apartment, and they're also higher at my house in Rome, Georgia, higher than they were a year ago. So affordability is a problem, and I'm a mom. My kids are 22, 26, and 28. That's the generation I worry about the most, and they're having a very hard time. But when I go back home and I talk to many of my constituents, I'm hearing stories of not only are we having a really hard time affording groceries and rent and things like that, but I'm also hearing stories about people maxing out their credit cards.
Trump addressed the food stamp abuse situation in America, and it is terrible. Roll the clip.
We have to remain liquid. We can't give everything away based on a number. Here's an example. When I was president, the number that you're talking about was a tiny fraction of what it is now. Biden went totally crazy, gave it to anybody that would ask, gave it to people that were able-bodied, had no problem. Anybody that would ask, we get the number. And it's many times the number of people are on. This wasn't meant for that. It was meant for people that had real problems, in many cases, people that were down and out, people that could be saved. It wasn't meant for people that could do whatever they want, the people that say, well, I don't think I'll work, I'll just, collect this money. Take a look at the number of what it was during my administration and what it was during the Biden administration. It went up many, many times my first term.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, I understand what Trizzy's talking about. Of course, there's a lot of people out there that receive benefits and receive, SNAP and EBT and all this stuff, and they, they probably making good money and they don't need it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think everybody should be punished for those. You just got to figure out a way to how to filter it out and everything. And it is ways. I guess they do like don't you got to go in there and do an interview and all that type of shit? Like they got to don't they look in to see how much you making and all that type of stuff and check your like income and all that type. So I understand what he's saying. It was a lot of people, and then it was a lot of immigrants getting it. Y'all remember when we were seeing like the immigrants, they was getting like, man, crazy amounts of SNAP and food stamps. They was getting like thousands. You know what I'm saying? Crazy amounts. So I see what he's saying, but I don't feel like everybody should be punished though. It's cold, but shit, this shit crazy, man. This shit, man. This is wild right now, y'all.
That is absolutely insane. It should not be easy to get food stamps. There shouldn't be anybody receiving food stamps who just plain doesn't feel like working. And you know that's probably like at least 60 to 70% of everybody on food stamps at this point. And people wonder why everything is so expensive when you go out to eat at like a fast food place. It's because they accept food stamps and the people are going to be spending their food stamps there anyway. So it's like, oh, we can just raise the prices to a combo meal's now $20, right? Where like you go to In-N-Out that doesn't accept food stamps and you get the number one, the double meal, and it's like $11, right? So Jack in the Box accepts food stamps, $20 for a combo meal. In-N-Out doesn't, much better quality, $11. Do you see what's going on, folks? The food stamp situation has completely ruined basically the affordability of food and fast food. So yeah, it just needs to be worked out. Get like the majority of the people off the damn program and only keep people who actually need it on the program. And you know, are people who aren't just milking the system.
It's crazy because our country would be a way better country if we just start focusing on us, our country. Like, I just don't understand how we, like, I just seen somebody in the chat talking about we got money, we sending money everywhere. We send money to all these other countries. We help all these other countries. We paying for some, ain't we? We paying for a country right now. We paying for their health care, our tax dollars. They got free health care. We paying for it. We helping other militaries. We paying for it. We sent Ukraine trillions of dollars. We kept sending them money. Biden kept sending them STEMI packages over there. Yeah, send them another 80 million. Send them another 100 million. Send them another 200 million. Like, what the fuck is going? If we focus on us over here, we'll be straight. Like, we wouldn't be like this SNAP problem that they think we have right now. This is minor. This ain't even nothing. It's petty compared to all the money we spending and sending to other countries and shit. Man, this shit crazy, man. I swear, man. I need to get into politics. I'll be up there cussing motherfuckers out. Like, man, all y'all on some bullshit.
I'm not touching the car. Leave me alone. Look what they're doing. Stop. Document. Back up. This is my right. She's having a seizure.
And then Ice just out here, man. Ice out here rough. They out here running around this motherfucker, man. They arresting people left and right aggressively.
They're trying to rip the baby out of her hands. He's having a seizure. Back up. Pittsburgh, Massachusetts. This is what's going on this morning. Stop yelling at her. Stop yelling at her because you feel insecure.
No, because it's the fact that when I go on Google and I type in the street view of Sudan, that what I see is sands of blood. Like, because of all the people who are being murdered gruesomely in the streets of Sudan right now. This picture should grieve your heart so bad because this is, you know how much blood has to be on the ground in order for you to see it at depths of 1,000 meters? If you don't know what's going on in Sudan right now, women are being raped, children are being raped, kidnapped, men are being brutally murdered in the streets.
Hey, I looked into this whole situation in Sudan, y'all. And what happened is, like, they got people over there that's doing like some crazy shit, genocide type shit, you know what I'm saying? And they all for it. But what happened is they had hired like a group, a military type group or whatever, to come over there and do some grimy shit, you know what I'm saying, to people. But they couldn't keep paying them, and they stopped paying them because they didn't have the money to it. So that group that they hired is basically going over there and doing all this shit. Like man, y'all owe us basically like we finna do this, and it just then got outrageous, crazy.
In October in El Fashar, there was like 1,500 people killed in 3 days. 3 days. Just yesterday, 460 people who were hospitalized.
Man, can y'all still hear me? Man, why did y'all just see that? As soon as we talking about that shit, the shit just went out. What is going on, man? I'm talking about my lights went out, everything, all the power. Can y'all hear me? Man, oh my God. That's crazy. And only reason I'm running right now, I'm on my hotspot. I'm on the hotspot right now, y'all. Let's keep it going though, man. That's crazy work right there. That shit low key. I was like, man. Everything went out. The light flickered, everything.
What?
Damn. They done just tore my stream up. Let's get back to it, man.
The world is in complete shambles, guys, and I don't say this enough, but we're clearly pushing toward the end, and we know that Jesus is at the door. And these things are going to continue to happen, but it's only going to get increasingly worse. When was the last time that you can zoom up from a satellite 1,000 meters and see the blood of thousands and thousands and thousands of people in one area that covered the sands of that city or that town? You don't see that often. This is the most evil and chaotic we have ever seen the world. You may not agree, but I'm telling you, just look around. It seems like every
What is going on, man?
evil. It just seems like that's.
Oh my God, man. Let's keep it moving, y'all. We can't talk about that. I don't know if it's that or what. Let's go on, man. Let's keep it moving. They tripping. Can y'all hear me? Make sure y'all can hear me, man.
Stage cannot.
All right, man. That's crazy. Nah, if That's
the United States cannot stand by while such atrocities are happening in Nigeria and numerous other countries. It's not only Nigeria, it's all over. We stand ready, willing, and able to save our great Christian population around the world. This is not going to happen. The killing of Christians is not going to happen. Christianity is facing an existential threat in Nigeria. Thousands and thousands of Christians are being killed. Radical Islamists are responsible for this mass slaughter. I am hereby making Nigeria a country of particular concern. That's a legal definition. When the Christians or any such group is slaughtered, like is happening in Nigeria, 3,100 versus 4,476 worldwide. What horrible numbers. Something has to be done. I am asking Congressman Riley Moore, together with Chairman Tom Cole and the House Appropriations Committee, to immediately look into this matter and to report back to me. And I mean, like, immediately. The United States cannot stand by while such atrocities are happening in Nigeria and numerous other countries. It's not only Nigeria, it's all over. We stand ready, willing, and able to save our great Christian population around the world. This is not going to happen. The killing of Christians is not going to happen.
Let them come. Let Trump come with his America, and with you people, you all die.
Damn.
This lunatic. He wants to annex Canada. He wants Iceland. He wants to kill the president of Venezuela. He wants to kill the supreme leader of Iran. He wants to finish up Yemen. This sick lunatic. And that's why when they talk about America is a sick country, a country of mad people, insane people. And that's why they can elect a mad, insane idiot, a lunatic. That's why they can elect a lunatic as their president.
That shit crazy. Now that's sad. I don't know, man. I don't know if that's happening, if that's what's going on. They, unaliving Christians everywhere. I don't know. But I do know that Nigeria got that oil over there too. And a lot of these places, I be feeling like we trying to come over there to get some resources, take over. It's all about the money, y'all. Money and the power, y'all. For real.
Yo, pay attention to this video.
With the beach. Bro, y'all don't think this weird in Virginia Beach? Y'all don't think this junk about to be swept too? Bro, I've never been this close to the boardwalk. Bro, that is not even far. Where is the rest of Virginia Beach? And the kids is playing in the black part of the sand. Oh no, this ain't it.
Now, looking at this video, y'all see how you have to step down to get to the beach? I ain't never been to the beach to where you had to step down to get to the water. Like, ain't that kind of strange? Like, I know the times we living in right now to where it's so hot the ice is melting, but yo, are y'all really paying attention to what's really going on? Like, something is really going on with the waters, and I don't care what nobody say. Yo, the farther I'm going is to my ankles. Please be careful and be safe, because it's a lot going on. Like, every day is something going on with it was a storm. It was a flood. It just been tragic the last few days with the waters. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. My people in Virginia, check in. Is this normal or not? But that don't look normal to me. But y'all let me know in the comments. And TikTok, This is for entertainment purpose only. I'm only on here to bring awareness to my friends for educational purposes only. Y'all like, share, comment, and repost. And y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Bye, y'all.
This man says 60% of the people walking around this earth are not actually human.
I'm gonna let y'all know right now, I'm spiritually inclined. I have a soul. I'm as real as they come, bro. I live in the city. I see thousands of people walk by me every day. And I can tell y'all right now, 60% of them is not all human. They're not all human, bro. I be like, yo, what's good? How you doing? They'll be like, and keep walking. Like, yo, what's good with you, bro? There's no way you what? You from the other side.
Well, if that's the case, I definitely be walking by some people that ain't human, because I always be like, what's up, man? Or I speak or something, and sometimes I be getting that. I get them people that be like, just look at you like, man, motherfucker, I said, hello? Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man.
You got a zipper on your back, bro. Turn around, bro. Let me see your fucking back, bro. A lot of these people is not human. They're not, bro. There's no way. Acting like that, people are weird. I'm telling you, it's like they've never been greeted by a fellow human being. Like, I'm telling you, bro, there's no way, cuz, like, I see enough people all day, every day. You got your normal people, that's what's good. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It sounds awful like he's describing the movie They Live. It's an 80s movie directed by John Carpenter, the same guy who did Halloween. But if you love conspiracies, this is a great movie to watch. It sounds exactly like what he's saying as well. As always, thank you for watching. Stay weird.
I'm the only one that remembers Thanksgiving being on the 3rd Thursday of November, like the 22nd.
Hey.
I know that.
Hey, listen. Now, this right here, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm an OG. I'm an OG now. This shit's so weird. I just got a text message on my phone, but it popped up on my computer too. Like, I don't know what just happened after that little shutdown, whatever, the little power down and power back up, but I don't know. But listen, Thanksgiving used to be on the 3rd Thursday. Always, y'all. I watch football. The Cowboys play on all the Thanksgivings. I've been watching it my whole life. Always. The 3rd Thursday of November. I vividly remember. But now all of a sudden it's the last Thursday. It's the last Thursday, man. This shit crazy. Thanksgiving this year is what, the 27th at the end of the month. Man.
This was a thing. I know growing up, it was on the 3rd Thursday of the month. I know this for a fact. Also, this is NPC kryptonite. NPCs get irritated to the highest level when you say this. Ew. Whoa. All right. Calm down, bruh. What's your problem? All I'm saying is I remember something. It's so irritated that you say it's on the 3rd Thursday of November. Because it was. I'm staying on this hill, and I know it was. I know growing up in school, it was on the 3rd Thursday because we counted it down as kids. We all know that we got days off on Thanksgiving. I don't care what anybody says. I know it was that. I know it was. Is anybody out there remember it being on the 3rd Thursday, like the 22nd? I know it was. Somebody, come on. There's evidence out there. Where is it at? Let me know. It's us.
The decisions that we in Congress make right now will impact this country for generations to come. In America today, we have a megalomaniacal president who, consumed by his quest for more and more power, is undermining our Constitution, the rule of law, and is pushing this country closer and closer toward authoritarianism. I'm talking about a man who threatens to arrest and jail his political opponents here, right here in the United States of America. Not debate political opponents, not respectfully disagree with opponents. You oppose me, we're going to prosecute you. This is a man who is deploying the U.S. military, our armed forces, into democratic cities and allowing masked ICE agents to pick people up off the streets and throw them into vans without due process and take them to God knows where. I'm talking about a president who has sued virtually every major media outlet because he cannot tolerate criticism, who has taken funds away from PBS and NPR because he doesn't want objective reporting about what his policies are doing. And this is a man who is actively encouraging his multi-billionaire friends to buy up more and more of the media so that he will have a media friendlier to him. This is a man who has extorted funds from law firms and is withholding federal funding from states that voted against him. Can you imagine that?
Hey, one thing I can say about Bernie Sanders, his old self be standing on business. He go get up there, he go speak, he go say what he want to say. He don't be scared, none of that shit. It's crazy how these politicians like they should have an age limit, man. Like after a while, man, you gotta retire, man. It's time for you to go home, man. Like how they had Joe Biden in there. Joe Biden down there was like 100. Even my boy Trizzy old as hell. Bernie old. Like they need to have a motherfucking age cut off with the politicians, man. They be out of touch with the younger like society and everything.
There has never been a president, Republican or Democrat, who did not understand that he was president of the United States. Oh, the people in Utah voted against a Democratic president. We're not going to fund them, give them the funds that they are entitled to. That's never been the case. And this guy is open. Trump is quite open. Oh, Mamdani is going to be elected mayor of New York City. Well, you're not going to get federal funds. Unheard of. Illegal, unconstitutional. And because we have a president who does not believe in the rule of law, we have just seen, right now, we're experiencing literally this moment, we have a president who is illegally withholding $5.5 billion in emergency SNAP funds, nutrition funds, from 42 million Americans, including 16 million children. The Congress put money into a fund to make sure that if the government shuts down, there will be funding for the millions of people who depend upon SNAP funds, so that children in America and their parents and their grandparents will not go hungry in the richest country in the world. And Trump says, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to withhold the funds. But then he announced, changed his mind, and he announced he would comply with the court orders. It told him that he had to release the funds. Okay, I'll comply with those orders and release the funds. And then he announced this morning, that he was not going to release the funds and would allow children in this country to go hungry. But wait a minute. A few hours later, a spokesperson for the White House said that he would comply with the court's order. Withhold funds, release funds. Withhold funds, release funds, all within a period of a few days. Does anyone wonder why faith in our government now is so very low?
Damn.
These are yams, by the way. Now squeeze them on. They like sponges.
Those are not
Them are
yams.
yams.
Not yams.
Hell no.
Real AI food, man.
I can't even tell this.
Wow. At this point in time, man, all the food bioengineered. all the vegetables, the fruits. Like the shit is crazy, man. Just went to the store the other day. Like if you don't go like to a Sprouts or something, go find, or a farmer's market or something, and find you like somebody who like got a bag of grapes or something that they didn't grew themselves, you ain't gonna find everything seedless. That's how you know all this shit is being engineered. Everything is seedless. I'm like, man, ain't no seed in nothing. I'm talking about lemons, seedless, grapes, seedless, the other grapes, seedless, everything. I'm like, man, this shit ain't adding up at all, man. It's crazy. And then I said, my boy Trizzy, I did not know my boy Trizzy, y'all. My boy Trizzy got 3 baby mamas, y'all. Trizzy got 3 baby mamas. He a felon. Like, man, Trizzy hood, man. Trizzy, we got a hood president, man. Let's keep it going, y'all. Hit that like button for me, man. Keep the algorithm jumping, y'all. I did not know that, man. My boy Trizzy out here, he ain't playing no games.
This has just come out from the Associated Press.
Right, been shot at.
This is incredible. Trump administration officials have been sending babies and other young children. Oh, hold on. To at least 3. Can we put up the graphic of this? Thank you. Do we have it? No. 3 tender age shelters in South Texas. Lawyers and medical providers. Just, I think I'm going to have to hand this off. Yeah. Sorry. That does it for us tonight.
What's a tender age shelter? Like for little babies or something? So when the migrants, the immigrants, whatever, the migrants, they take their babies and they put them in to these places called tender age shelters or something, I guess. Huh?
We'll see you again tomorrow. Now it is time for the last word with Lawrence O'Donnell. We're here.
She trying to act like she's so sad and I don't see one tear coming down.
Is live in Brownsville, Texas. Live in Brownsville.
And you people are okay with this?
So I just watched that video and I am in tears.
Man, that can't be real, man. I know this ain't how they doing it. Nah. That can't be real, man.
Brownsville, Texas. Live in Brownsville.
And you people are okay with this?
Hell no, man.
So I just watched that video.
That's
and
fake, man.
I am in tears. And one thing I'm going to do from now on is I'm just going to be posting about what's happening right now. Because if you can't do anything, you can talk about it, you can spread the word, and you can be an activist for what is happening. This is crazy. Those are children in cages. Children in cages. I have a child, and she's only 1.5, and those are children, babies ranging from age 0 to 5, held at these tender shelter camps for children.
Man, I know ain't nobody putting no little babies in no cages. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. I gotta go see that with my own eyes or something, man. No. I know we living in an evil, fucked up world, but come on, man. I know they ain't putting no little 1 and 2-year-old babies in cages and shit like that. They better not be doing that, man.
Who have been separated from their parents, that have been detained by ICE, and some of them deported. These are children that they are taking and stealing.
We sat here and ate beef 3, 4, 5 days a week for, as far as I'm concerned, over a decade of contaminated beef. How much is in my system? How much is in my kid's system? Is it going to kill them in the, before they get a life? It's hard to say.
There's something poisoning America's farms. A chemical that was built in a lab decades ago by companies who knew in private that it was highly toxic. Now that chemical is showing up almost everywhere.
It is a Pandora's box. It's going to blow up and people are going to find out it's in it and everything and it's in everyone. And there's nothing to clean it up and there's nothing to save you from it.
Toxic PFAS, also known as
forever chemicals.
PFAS are in so many consumer products. Non-stick pans,
dental floss, computer chips,
shampoos, and conditioners.
Whether it's gone down the river and contaminated fresh drinking water for people, or if it's on farmland and you're eating it, it's out there.
We have a mass poisoning of our population.
Forever chemicals are linked to a number of serious health issues. How can a company knowingly have contaminated the groundwater?
So, how did we get here? How did our farms become toxic waste sites? How did the Teflon in your nonstick pan become a full-blown public health crisis? And
because they attacking all farm and all our food supply. They attacking the food supply because through the food supply, you control the food supply. You can control the people. I know that's exactly what's going on, man. But entertainment purposes only, allegedly. Let me say that before they get to turning this shit off again.
Why has it taken so long for the government to take action?
They knew about the problem for decades.
And now they've got a chemical that can't be destroyed, it can't be cleaned up. If we don't get some real response real soon, we're all going to be in a real hell of a shit show mess.
Can you talk about how you guys name the cattle?
It's just it's a family thing. My kids name them, my wife names them, and it's better than numbers.
Jason Grostick is a third-generation cattle farmer from Brighton, Michigan.
We started back in the early 1900s. Back then, it was a dairy farm. My dad took over things in the 70s. We lost him to a farming accident in 95. And then in 97, we decided to get out of the dairy and get into beef.
There you go, have fun.
That business was booming. We were growing steadily every year. We had plans of our kids taking over and doing it. 3 generations, could have been 4. But as we look at it now with PFAS shutting us down in 2022, there's no growth here. There's no more family farming.
A few years ago, Jason got a call that he wasn't expecting from the Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development.
January 27th of 2022, got on a Zoom meeting with 4 people I'd never seen in my life. The head of MDARD, he starts apologizing, all sympathetic and this, that, and the other thing. And I finally said, what the hell are you talking about? You don't know? And I says, no, what? He says, well, we're serving you a seizure notice today. You're shut down. Nothing leaves the farm.
Without warning, the state of Michigan had shut down Jason's farm, declaring it contaminated and unusable. They cited high levels of so-called
put down the Dawn dish soap.
That's crazy work, man. They went in there, they shut his farm down after they probably after whatever was in whatever it was contaminated with came from them. They probably probably spraying in the air or whatever, how they be doing the shit, the water supply, whatever. And like, yep, we gonna contaminate that farm and then we gonna go shut it down. Man, that shit crazy, man. Man, we living in a cold world, y'all. Man. Oh my God, man. I can't do nothing but just laugh at this shit, man. This shit is crazy.
I know half of the people that's gonna watch this video probably got this on their sink right now. Throw it away. They are now saying Dawn dish soap has chemicals that has cancer in it.
And this all we grew up off of, Dawn. This is what we wash the dishes with and everything, man. Like, come on, man. Oh my God, man. Everything got cancer in it. The water, everything. We can't have nothing, y'all. Man.
Not just one, but 4 chemicals. And I'm curious, if you don't use Dawn dish soap, what soap y'all be using? Let me know down below in the comment. At this point, nothing is safe.
That shit crazy.
Look at this shit. What the fuck? I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life, boy.
Nah, that shit look weird right there. Is this what everybody was talking about? It was meteor showers. Is meteor showers or whatever. Like, is this it? Because I don't know if those are like, I don't think those are like meteor showers, because it seemed like if that was the case, if it was meteors, they wouldn't be like moving in a direction like it'd be coming down towards the ground, right? It like they flying like they got purpose, like they going in a direction and going somewhere or something. Like, I don't know. Like, what is this, man?
Bro, that ain't no normal shit. balling? Fuck no.
Yeah, that's something else, man.
Bro, they blinking.
That's something else. That might be some UFOs right there. They might just be coming through. They might just be surveilling the area. Like, man, let's go ride through America. Let's go ride over their hood and see what they got going on. That shit look crazy. Man, that look crazy, y'all. That is definitely not no meteors, man. That ain't no fucking meteor shower. They try to cover it up. They that's what they put out there. I seen some news little clippings and everything. They're like, yeah, meteor showers. Everybody saw it. No, this ain't no. They trying to lie to us, man. That's cap. Man, that's crazy.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my God. What is this?
Man, that's crazy right there. And then when it just went above them, you didn't even hear nothing. Like if it was like a jet or some military type shit or something, I mean, we'd hear something. Man, that shit crazy.
Y'all keep looking at the sky, man. That shit's happening. I love y'all so much. Peace.
Now on this one, it sounds like something. I don't know if that's from that.
The fuck is that?
Everybody like, what the fuck is that? Crazy.
That's a rocket launch. But that's not from the Cape.
What's happening?
What the hell is that?
I'm glad a lot of people seen this though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what this is, man.
That's coming from like Jacksonville.
Is it an explosion?
Look at it. You're videotaping it, yeah?
Yeah.
That's a superhero, man. They flying in.
What the hell is that, Dad?
That's not a rocket launch.
That's not a rocket launch.
That's crazy.
It's got a contrail all the way through it.
It's going really freaking fast.
Then we go get the people to be like, that's Starlink. That's SpaceX. Man, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Okay, I hate to be whatever. That's not a bomb, right?
Right, Nicole. It do look
Like
nice.
a-
I ain't gonna lie, it look nice. But
It's got trailing stuff.
I don't know what's going on with that, man.
It's not like a bomb, like a...
No, I'm wondering if it's a satellite coming back to like re-entry. See how
Whatever it is, shit, they ain't coming down to land and talk to nobody or nothing. So I guess we all right.
it's going apart, it's falling apart.
What in the world?
I don't know.
What just happened?
That's almost like something re-entering the Earth atmosphere. Yeah, like a satellite.
But it's...
That's crazy.
That was wild.
Yeah, that's wild.
12 giant fans can create the intensity of a Cat 5 hurricane with 157-mile-an-hour winds pummeling roof tiles and solar panels.
When we have 12 of them running together at the full speed, we have 8,400 horsepower.
With support from the National Science Foundation, civil engineer Arindam Chaudhary and his team at Florida International University and the International Hurricane Research Center designed this 15-foot tall wall of wind, nicknamed WOW.
I'm gonna go up now to...
That's it. That's what they be using right there. When all this shit be happening in hurricanes, well, I ain't gonna say all the time, but some of the times it's right here in front of our face. This is proof right here that they be deliberately causing some of this shit that be going on, y'all.
60 miles an hour.
The goal is to see if low-rise structures and building materials can withstand the same wind forces they'd face in a full-blown hurricane.
We did testing on rooftop equipment and we looked at the loads, and based on the results we sent recommendations to the Florida Building Code, and those recommendations are now in the Florida Building Code.
Manufacturers work with Chaudhary to test the durability of new products. For example, they want to see if this solar panel will stand up to hurricane-force winds. Sensors measure the pressure on the panel as the wind starts to blow.
We want to make sure everything stays within the frame, that the whole unit stays on the racking itself.
What wind speed?
It's about 120.
120.
Can we flip it around though?
A rotating turntable exposes all sides to headwinds.
Now we can see effects from different angles of the wind and get the data for all the directions.
I don't think we're going to see any damage to the panel.
See, they making it seem like they just using this to get data to see what can sustain some of these winds and everything. But if you just think, if you got a little bit of common sense, if you think about it, if they got something like that to test some of these structures to see if they can sustain some of these winds and hurricane-like simulations and everything, you don't think they got something that where they can create a motherfucking hurricane and make it happen? Like, yeah, just let's throw a hurricane over there in the Philippines and see what happened or whatever. Man, hell yeah, they do. Allegedly, entertainment purposes only, man. I gotta say that. Y'all know.
Based on what I saw, it's great stuff. You couldn't get this in any other type of test.
Next up, some roof tiles and adhesive foam.
It's solid as a rock the way it's installed. That foam really works with this good tile.
Will they withstand WOW's forces?
Right now we're testing 122 miles per hour.
The tiles and foam pass with flying colors. The building itself, not so much. Chaudhary says such foundation...
That shit crazy, man. Wow, wow, wow. And I think that was the name of it too. Wow, wasn't it? That's crazy. It's a lot going on, man. Every day there's something going on, y'all. But we got to stay positive. You know what I'm saying? Keep that good energy around. Keep that love around. Keep vibrating those high frequencies. In the end, somehow, some way, we will win. In the end, with all this crazy stuff going on, we will win somehow in the end. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my content management moderators, everybody in the chat. I appreciate all y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I got to go check on everything in the house to see if did the power go out or what happened. I'm curious. Like, that shit was weird, but salute to everybody, man. It's your boy Thou, FamOverTV. Peace and love, health and wealth to everybody. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.
Fam over.